you look up on that dirty, dusty dash up there, you can see my temperature gauge ain't working. And that's because yesterday, I've been having some problems with overheating on this truck. And I thought it was a thermostat without looking into it, and I grabbed one, and then yesterday it got really bad driving around with work. So I tore it apart to do a thermostat, and I found that I have a water leak on a passageway through the timing chain cover. So I guess I smacked that sensor or something, maybe. I don't know, but it's not working, which sucks because I'm still going to work today and hope it just holds together and doesn't completely blow out. And if it does, my hand's right here at this heater, and the heater's on low. And when it stops blowing hot air, that means I'm halfway out of coolant. Data has shown. So, I don't know. Hopefully I can get through work today and get to the parts store. Alright, so today I'm tearing apart a bunch of stuff on this motor off the front of it to get down to the block. I have a coolant leak between the timing belt cover and the block. That gasket's bad, so I'm going to replace that. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and replace the timing belt all at the same time. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the air filter. And then I'm going to go ahead, get rid of the overflow, probably pop this top radiator line to get rid of the windshield washer reservoir. Get all that out of the way, and then I can go ahead and drain the radiator. There's some coolant in that yet. Alright, there's a petcock at the bottom here. That really squirted out, so I'm just going to use my hand to block it now. Now I'm removing the lower radiator hose, which probably means a bucket should come over here now. And I got the bucket. Hallelujah. This is the tool that you use for doing the fan clutch. I borrowed it from a buddy of mine. And then you just drop it on the ground because you're not paying attention. And that's how that comes out. This tool's cool. It puts it on the nut. This piece comes in, and you can pound on it. You put it in an air gun, and you can just hit it with a hammer. So the easiest way to do this is to remove this whole bracket with the alternator and this pump. Okay, so this idler pulley has to go. Okay. We're going to take off this water pump. So if you do need to do a water pump, these are your steps. You're going to come down to this anyway. You're forced to take this top bracket off really because of this hose anyway and do a water pump. Perfect.
Oh yeah, like
Enough to get the job done.
like butter.
You're gonna need a steering wheel puller for this harmonic balancer. This might be an actual harmonic balancer puller. I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna need a puller. And then I actually had to get these 5/16 coarse thread bolts. That's what I needed for my harmonic balancer. So it's probably what you'll need. You know, if you're doing a Dodge, get some of these 2" by 5/16 coarse thread bolts.
Look at that.
You're just like shoved on there, just to drain it, you know.
No, hold that in there. That's staying.
Environmental hazard.
Doink. I did that earlier with the socket.
Right in the water pan.
Oh yeah.
So. Maybe we don't turn that if we need to.
This is the puller set that I used for removing the timing gears. And it was nice because this has real long arms. That's what you want. And then you use this piece, a couple of these bolts. That's going to be, I'll tell you what, my timing gears weren't bad. I probably could have took them off on the pry bar, but it's nice having the right tools.
That pulling off.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You didn't need that anyhow. You have an adjustable this big?
Adjustable wrench?
Yeah. We'll fix it the same size as the shaft, and then that keyway is what lets you turn it.
Yeah. I want to turn it down.
I don't know. Turn it.
Yeah, I turned it.
Okay, that key is going to end up being, because we got that down, that keyway has to be like this.
Over at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's go down a little more.
Do I turn?
All your valve spring pressures and stuff's on it.
Well, I meant like what they're doing this way. Perfect down.
Yeah, looks good.
It's still recording. So we need to go towards the battery.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to end up being.
Oh, there's more room in here. There's so much room in here.
Same deal. I can't get position anymore. How far? About the 1 o'clock, 1:30 position.
I went too far. Oh, leave it on there.
Up there.
I just leave it on there. There it is. That's level. Yeah, that's it. That's how you fix that. What we're lining up is there's a dot here and a dot down here on these gears. We're just leveling up, making sure that it's timed.
We'll be.
So you see in this timing gear, there's a dot here, and I lost the other timing gear. But that would have a dot. What we want to do is that dot, you want to match with the dot on the lower sprocket. Again, I misplaced it. I don't know where it's at. Probably in a scrap bin somewhere already. And that's when I brought this level out. And I was trying to make sure that the dots were actually lined up since there's a couple inches of space between the two. And to turn both the crank, well, no, I apologize. So I use this pipe wrench to turn the crank, and then I use this adjustable wrench to turn the cam. And you kind of set it up so it catches on the keyways, because all these gears are keywayed in. And you line it up, and once you know you have it right, and your timing's on, so your timing marks will be lined up from each other. Again, use this level so you can know that you get an accurate read on it. This here is a seal that sits behind the harmonic balancer. This is the seal that goes into that cover for where the crankshaft comes out. It comes out to your harmonic balancer and your bottom pulley. So this is pretty easy. You just pound the seal out and then pound it back in. Put this block of wood over top of it to help smack it more evenly. So you need a hammer. For this Dodge, this thing will bottom out. You want to pound it out from the back side of the cover and then pound it in from the front side of the cover where you replace it, and it will set down on there. It's grooved, and you'll set down this edge right down on there. So it's like stepped in there. So you can't really screw this up, it just smacks in. So I got some of this Permatex, The Right Stuff 1 minute, ready to service black gasket maker. And it just comes in different forms. This stuff's like $27 a piece. Go this route, same brand, it's the same stuff, it's just black RTV, okay? It's all the same. Black RTV is all you ever need in life. But this, you just have to squeeze the tube and kind of smear it with your finger. This is the way to go. I don't really know where my cap is for it, but that's all right. This is the way to go because you just squeeze it. And you can just put a bead out there. And it's way quicker.
tarnation.
So that's how you get your truck up a hill. Well, halfway up a hill, but it gets the air bubbles. Okay, that one's actually high centered now. Yeah. This was take 2. The first one wasn't as spicy.
I think it's gonna back off of there. Yeah, look at that. Just grinding a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at all that dirt in his skin plate. Get some of that action.
Oh, there we go.
Now you can clean all the dirt out of your skid plate. Look at how much dirt it scooped back.
Oh man, it's up my charcoal canister. Oh man. Oh, EPA's not going to be happy. Tell them the transmission mount is just bad full of dirt.